Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know you usually see my 2002 Porsche Boxster, and I do have future content that I'm hoping to film soon. But for today's video, I thought I would talk about this car behind me, which I think certainly fits in that category of attainable luxury. And that is my 2014 Cayenne S. I've always liked the silhouette of the Cayenne, and one of the nice things is that Porsche has not significantly changed the overall look of the Cayenne. And of course, there are some differences. I mean, for example, these headlights are different than what the new Cayenne has. The new Cayenne, their lights are absolutely stunning. They are LED lights. However, these xenon headlights, which they call PDLS, work very well. And down here you have this signature bar lighting, which I still think looks good and up to date. And then further down you have your fog lights. So in terms of the headlights on this 2014 Cayenne, they are absolutely excellent, and I have never had any issues being able to see when driving at night. So now let's take a look at the wheels. Here we have a 19-inch Turbo 3 design wheel. And you can see here you have the Porsche badge in the middle. I think that these wheels really complement this car. It's not too overstated. I think it's really just fits it perfectly. You'll also see here, these have some massive brakes. This is a big vehicle. It is a heavy vehicle, even though when you're driving it, it does not feel that way. It's very nimble when you're driving it. Moving to the back of the car, this does have a backup camera. This has an automatic door opener. Generous size cargo area. I did get the plastic mats that Porsche makes for these vehicles to help protect the carpet underneath, and it's been definitely worth it, because even though I'm careful, I have spilled some things back here. It makes it very easy to clean, but overall some really great space. So now we're inside the vehicle. This is an entirely black interior. You do have some of these silver elements in here. Your automatic door locks. Here is where you can set the seat, which is very helpful if you have more than one person driving the car. My husband's very tall, so he needs the seat almost all the way back. You have a nice handle here. Here's where you have your automatic windows. You can adjust your mirrors here as well. And then down in here, there is a nice cubby area where you can store some items. Bose stereo also in this vehicle. So here we have our leather seats with multiple adjustments. The leather on these seats is excellent. You know, this car is almost 10 years old, and the leather is still in pristine condition, and the seats are also extremely comfortable. So here we have the leather wrapped steering wheel, Porsche badge in the middle. Have your gauges back here. Of course, your ignition key and your lights. Again, you see those silver elements in here. Paddle shifters. You can make calls in here, and I should mention the 2014 does not have Apple CarPlay, so we invested in that technology and we put it in here. So this has some really nice options. You can put it in sport mode, normal, or comfort. This also has air suspension. This line here shows this is at the normal height. If you want to go up, push it up. High level 1 reached. Go up one more. High level 2 reached. Here is the shifter, your climate control, heated and cooled seats. little storage, your radio, and of course the signature clock. You know, one of the things about having an older version of a car, you still have buttons and knobs. So much now is touchscreen, and of course I have a little bit of that here now with Apple CarPlay, but I do still like having switches. Even for the little clock, you can see this one has hands on it. I believe the new ones are all digital. All right, you have your center console here, 2 cup holders. This car has the panoramic sunroof. It's just beautiful. Up here you have some additional options. I've got the lighting on. This does have parking sensors. This is how you would turn it off. I would do that when I go through the car wash because it sets it off. You can adjust the moonroof or sunroof. Here it's raining, otherwise I demonstrate it for you, but there's an option just to have the portion of it go up, or you can have it slide back. All right, we're gonna turn on the ignition. Okay, we have the car on now. Apple CarPlay is up. You can see here now what you can toggle through. It's got some basic information here. If you press this button, you have some additional options. And then if you want to go back, you hit the back arrow. Round button over here, this is for volume. This button here with the diamond. If I don't want to listen to the radio, it makes it easy for me to switch. You've got satellite, CD, auxiliary. So although this car does not have all the bells and whistles of a brand new car, by putting in Apple CarPlay, that certainly helped on a technology front, but otherwise, I'm very happy with this car. I had mentioned how the car is a heavy vehicle, but it doesn't feel like it. It's so nimble, it handles corners so well, great pickup. The engine sounds great. This is a V8. Up to now, this has been extremely reliable, and I absolutely love it. So at the end of the day, you know, if you are someone who doesn't need to have the most updated version of a vehicle, you can get into one of these cars at a really much more reasonable price than you would if you bought it brand new. Well, I hope you enjoyed the content of today's video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. And for those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.